Okay, y'all, man. We back, man. I told y'all, man, I was coming back, man, stronger than ever. Better than before, man. Hold on, I put my controller on the charger here. Hold on, I gotta rearrange some stuff first before we get into this actual interview with Shan Wagensberg. Shan Wagensberg, you know, I better be playing. I don't want to mess up my man's name and stuff, but Shan Wagensberg, he was the winner at the Xfinity Cup. Well, not the Xfinity Cup, because they didn't get a chance to finish that match. But he was the winner at the Cup Series 220 in Grant Park, right here in Chicago, man. I was right there on the scene. Most of the time I was in the media room, so that was great for me being there. I am a media student about to graduate from Chicago State shortly, because I do have enough hours. Okay, I only got 3 hours left, and I will have my degree from Chicago State University in the CMAT department. Shout out to Dr. Christine List, our chairperson up there, and also all my homies up there, Derek Dow, Roderick Haywood, Haygood, all my homies and woes that know me and rock with me, man, and been with me for a long time. My day ones and stuff like that. But Miss Windy City, Katrina Bush, my home girl. But yeah, but anyway, man, like I said, y'all know I was there on the scene. I work at the Art Institute, so thank God that NASCAR came to Chicago and they chose the Art Institute as their designated site for their media and for their drivers to come and chill. Okay, and I was right there, man. I was in the media center. I was all around it, and I wish I could have talked to more of the drivers, but they recognized me, so now they know. I talked to a lot of the media personnel there, and we was chopping it up, man. And the main guy that got the trophy, brought the trophy. I'm gonna get his name next year, because I know I'll be right there too on the scene as the release. And we chopped it up, and we was talking about who we thought was gonna win. He was saying Daniel Suarez, and I had 5 drivers. Okay, I had Tyler Reddick, I had Kyle Busch. Number 1 was Kyle Busch. Well, really number 1 for me was who was it? Okay, I'm gonna get to the name. I gotta think about it. It was okay, Kyle Busch. Then I had Ty Dillon. Then I had Bubba Wallace. And then the last name, who was the last driver? He didn't qualify. I gotta look up, man, because I be forgetting and stuff like that. You know, he a legendary driver. Not Jeffrey Earnhardt. Okay, Jeffrey Earnhardt, the son of Dale Earnhardt. And I know for a fact, man, that was Dale Jr. that kept walking past us, man, with that 2-piece suit on, looking swagged out, man. He had the stunner shades on and stuff. I know that was Dale Jr., man, because I know how Dale Jr. looked. Okay, I grew up watching Andy Pettit and all the rest of peace, all them to him. Jeff Gordon, all of Jeff Gordon was announced. As a matter of fact, I had just missed him because I had went downstairs to actually relieve another officer and stuff. But I was right there, man. Y'all know I rep Chi-Town. And shout out to the guests that came. I seen the mayor. Shout out to Brandon Johnson. And shout out to Brandon Johnson, because the trains are starting to get a little clearer now. So everybody coming on the train talking about loud, 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 loud. I'm like, what the hell is going on with all this damn loud? Anyway, shout out to Brandon Johnson, because I think he probably heard my call, okay? My scream out, man, to clear up the tracks and stuff like that. And they did, man. So I'm pretty sure the riders, the tourists that came to visit, they felt welcome here, and they didn't feel scared to death. Okay, that's basically what it is. And we got to keep it going, man, because now we got Lollapalooza. Don't get me wrong. It was more people. It was still people on the train talking about loud and all that, but it wasn't as many as it normally be. Okay, and that was great. If y'all hear any ambulance in the background, y'all know Princess Lyra is over there in the next room. She's watching the cartoons with my baby SJ. Here I go. Yeah, y'all see SJ right here in the frame, right over here. That's my wife, SJ. Yeah, we going to California, man. We was about to leave July 30th. Oh, they throwing F80s out there, motherfucker. We about to leave July 30th, July 27th. But she wanted me to push the date back, so I got to talk to Debbie down there, my manager, Debbie, and get the dates pushed back. So in August, we're gonna blast off. We try to make sure we have enough money. Thanks to NASCAR. Thank God NASCAR came, man. I love NASCAR. I love y'all, boy. I love y'all more. Y'all my mom. Boy, I swear to God, boy, y'all came right on time with your boy. Needed that bread. Because y'all know my car's in the shop. And I filled out for the class action lawsuit, okay, for $200 million. I'm going to try to contact them tomorrow. And I will be back outside doing my practice and stuff like that, man, for this basketball 1v1. I'm trying to get into, well, I'm going to join the men's league. Shout out to Soul Illuminati. And I'm also going to get a manager, see if I can get booked for these one-on-one events as well. So I'm in shape. Been off for about 3 weeks due to all this extra stuff that's going on. I had to sacrifice my time for that part to get this done right here. And I covered all of it, like I told y'all. I brought motorsport back because I play motorsport. But I'm having a problem right now because I know the new one is out. Number 7, Forza Motorsport 7. But I have 6, but I can't play it on my Xbox. There's something wrong with my tray. I don't know what's going on with the tray, but it won't let me. It won't let me upload. Okay, I mean it won't let me use my disc. I have Motorsport. Let me show y'all. I don't play, man. I'm the real deal. Like, let me show. I got Motorsport right here. Let me get the Motorsport for y'all. Well, Brady Princess out there, I guess she's quite drinking herself about it. She's sleepy right now, Jeff. I haven't been in there since about a couple minutes ago, but she in there with her mama. But anyway, y'all see, I got Motorsport right here. I got it. I got the real. This the last one that had came out, and I just re-uploaded 3 of my clips so y'all can really see. I put my titles on there and stuff, man. You know, so y'all can see how I was getting down. I did a qualifying. It was the Yas Marina. I did that one. It was a circuit. It was like so y'all can understand that. So I'm gonna start bringing that gameplay to y'all too. So make sure y'all subscribe so y'all can see my racing gameplay. If this Xbox style work, I'm just gonna buy Forza Motorsport 7, and we're gonna start from scratch right there. So y'all can get a healthy understanding of this game and just racing in general. Okay, but anyway, we're about to get right to this interview, but before we do that, man, I gotta take care of some more technical stuff real quickly because I just re-uploaded a few of these clips. And thanks to the new subscriber, I got 2 new subs that have just subscribed to Lcdaone on YouTube, baby. I'm about to process this last episode for y'all, man, for the episode 6. Forza Motorsport. This may be my last time playing that game because I'm not able to play it because the disc won't work. So I had to do the same thing with Grand Theft Auto. I had to download it, get the download. And I've been looking at a lot of videos on how to fix it and all this. Now I'm not going through all that. So when Forza Motorsport 6 is available, I will be downloading that game, and we're gonna start from scratch like that. Can y'all dig that? Can y'all dig it? Okay, I'm pretty sure y'all can dig it. Okay, so hold on. Let me finish processing this video real quick. So I want y'all to get a first-hand understanding of what this is about as we're gonna listen to my homeboy Shan DSG, baby. We're gonna listen to him talk about the race itself and how the conditions of the track was and how he felt about that, and also we're gonna listen to him talk about what's next for him, okay? And the circus, as you know, the playoff is coming up, but this was his debut, and I'm just finding out that he was a street racer. He said in Australia, he's an Aussie, so he's from Australia, and he did say that he got a lot of experience, and a lot of drivers, they did speak on that. They was talking about that because they were saying he was on their tail pretty much, and they couldn't shake him, and that's the way his experience come in, is part of being a street racer. Like I'm a street baller. I was a street baller before I even got on a team. So yeah, I could relate, and shout out to him. I didn't get a chance. I wish I was up there when he did his interview, because I would have got some sound bite for y'all to show y'all I was right. Y'all seen I was right there. I was right there, so there's no lying in him. Okay? Straight up and down. Pay that man. Okay? Stop it. I was right there. So y'all need to stop rocking me, man. Subscribe. I was right there. I mean, I don't get no, I was in the media center with them for 4 or 5 days. Got up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Got up at 4 o'clock in the morning just to be down there at 6 o'clock. Okay? Chopped it up with the man who brought the trophy in, man. Like I said. And I picked my 5 drivers, and Cal Busch did make it. He finished in the top 5. Okay? I think Bubba Wallace walked past me about 4 or 5 times while I was up there relieving people. But anyway, we're about to get right to this interview. I just got to do one more thing. Let me take this off cam first before we do that. Okay? So I just got to do one more thing, because I'm steady work. Because after this interview, I'm going to chill with Wifey and Princess Lyra. We're about to watch some Netflix. I love Voodoo too, but she don't like watching commercials. So when my account is clear, then I'll be gonna watch some movies on there, because they got some good movies on there. And then some of the movies at the show will be on there. And we're gonna take Lyra out for her first time ever going to the show. Will be next week. We're going to see Indiana Jones. So it may be a little mini vlog on that. Okay, so y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm telling you, I'm a real deal. I'm trying to amp it up for y'all, man, on this channel. Both channels, really. So y'all can see I'm a real YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else, I just got a lot of stuff to do. Hopefully, if they keep giving me the overtime, I will be able to start getting my teeth worked on. I didn't expect this to happen with my car. $3,900. Okay, versus a new car note for $600 a month, brand new stuff, or $450 a month, something lighter than a brand new car. It would have been like a 2020, okay, or $267 a month with fixing your car with $3,900 repair, and I can get a settlement of $6,000. You do the math, okay? Straight up and down. I mean, one day, if y'all blast me off like a rocket ship, then I will be able to afford them things like that. Straight up and down. Because I think I want to jump in a Honda Sonata 2023, 24. What? This is probably one of the best cars I've ever driven. No cap. Okay, I haven't drove Toyota. I drove Ford. I mean, I drove Chevy. I drove Dodge. Dodge was probably the best car up until this point. And now Honda Sonata is the best car I've ever driven in my lifetime. I'm telling y'all straight up and down. That is no cap to my rappers. It's an incredible car. And like I'm test driving right now. Okay? And I'm working my way into getting the Boxster Porsche. Okay? That's the car I really want to get as far as performance wise and driving, like do street races and stuff like that, because I'll probably be a part of this stuff. No drag racing. I'll do some street racing with y'all, some laps and all that. Because I think I'm one of them boys. I think I could qualify if I was to get in one of these contests. I think I would be able to do some real moving out there. I'm telling y'all, because I drive pretty slick, and after she witnessed it, I'm training her and my daughter. They know how I drive. I've been driving. I have never had a fender bender, with the exception of this lady hitting and running us when we first got the car. So yeah, I told SJ, I said, when I get this car back, I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to get a 2023, 24, whatever the year is going to be. I will have that Honda Sonata, and I'm going to get the souped up version, not the regular one. I'm going to get the souped up version. I'm telling y'all, when y'all see me out there on the strip, it's going to be 100 like that. Just know your boy will show y'all some real mechanical driving. Okay, so if you want to learn some things, make sure y'all stick around on the channel and y'all can witness greatness. Okay, straight up and down when it comes to driving. Okay, y'all see I'm getting a lot of delay time in because I'm still working. Okay, I gotta produce content. Okay, that's what this is all about. We're about to get right to the interview. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. We're gonna listen to what Shane and VSG got to say, because I can't pronounce his name too good, but I know I probably got it. Shane Vagensberg. Okay, start from now. I gotta get this right anyway. Especially me being that I'm gonna be a reporter. Psych! I'm gonna be a YouTuber. And shout out to Kenny Wallace. I just subscribed to Kenny Wallace channel. I'm subscribed to NASCAR. This the original Wallace, not Buck Wallace. It's the original Wallace. So yeah, I'm in there like booty here. Like I said, I'm not a day one. If y'all look at the videos I'm posting now, y'all see that I do rock with racing. Okay, NASCAR, all that stuff, man. I've been doing this for a long time, and yeah, this is it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if they got a NASCAR game on the Xbox, or just in general. Do NASCAR have a game? Because that'd be dope. Why the NBA got their own thing? Why NASCAR can't have theirs? I mean, because if NASCAR got their stuff, then I can pick my best driver and I can get down, right? Does that make sense? Like I'm out of something? Yeah, dude. Okay. All right, but anyway, let me get to this interview real quick, man. We're about to get to this interview and listen to what Shane Vagensberg has to say, VSG, about his win. First ever street race in Chicago. Magnificent. On the map, part of the Magnificent Mile was there. They could have raced all down there. But this was incredible. This is the start of a new wave, a new trend in Chicago. Hopefully, it will be here for more than 3 years, because they said this is only a 3-year contract that they're going to have. It's going to be a 3-year contract that the city of Chicago will have to do these races. Hopefully, we can do more. Okay, more than just 3 years, because I think this needs to be a traditional thing, because everybody really is into racing. Okay, for real. The prostate enlarges and the urine channel gets tight. If you have an enlarged prostate, do this 15-second Japanese. Hold on, man. I gotta pause this video. It's another video. Okay, now we're about to get to the interview. So are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Hold on. Without further ado, we're about to get right into the video, man. Okay, here we go. Alright? Count down, baby. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take us away. Shane! And that was his owner right there that just left the podium. Hold on, I want to make sure the mic is turned up so y'all can hear the decibels the way y'all need to hear it. Okay? Hey, hold on. People running kind of slow. I don't know what they're going on. It's always what I'm trying. I'm not even screaming right now, Cook. They still messing with your boy. Okay, so here we go. Going right into the interview. Shane, VSG, Street Race 2023 Chi-Town. Let's get it.
All right, we've now been joined by our race winner of today's NASCAR Street Race here in Chicago. We've been joined by Shane Van Gisbergen. Hopefully, Shane, I said that close.
Okay, Shane Van Gisbergen. Okay, like let's think of burger. Think of burger when y'all think of his name, burger. Shane Van Gisbergen. Okay, I got it now, cuz. I got it. Okay, let's get back to it.
But first of all, congratulations on today's win. And maybe just take us back to when you did receive that call from Justin. Did you ever imagine that you would be sitting here?
Okay, now Justin is the owner. I did listen to a majority of their press conference. Very interesting what he had to say in regards to, you know, him selecting him, because he actually selected him when he went to the Alley 400. So he wasn't, and he's a newbie too to this circuit. So he came from Australia, so he's from a different circuit, and I could see he got a lot of skills, and he was talking about that, the race in general. Okay, let's get back to it.
Here this evening.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. The short answer is no. It's something I guess you dream about, but yeah, as Justin was saying, when he first approached me about it, he said it would happen, and I'm on the short list. And yeah, when he gave me that call, it was pretty special.
Yeah, he was ready. He said, you know, because he had chopped it up with him, the owner, and he was talking about like, yeah, man, if you give me an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, I can show you some things and stuff like that. And man, he got him in there, and then pretty much, I think this is how it really went though too. As far as them learning the track, I think it started with Cole Custer because they had a lot of cautions too, especially when cars were spinning out and stuff like that. So they was going caution when they go around, and they wait until everything is cleared up, you know, and it's safe for them to race again. Okay, even in rain delays and stuff like that. So that right there, them going around, it just gave them more of a feel for the course itself and how they can get through it at them high speeds. Okay, so that's basically what that was.
Yeah, I guess preparation started. Admittedly, I haven't watched NASCAR too closely the last couple of years. I was a big fan, like 10 years ago. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like same thing, like he was saying. You know, so that NASCAR display disappeared, like, you know, this came out of nowhere, especially when they said we were going to have NASCAR in Chicago. And I was like, what? For real? And it just woke me back up to it because I hadn't seen anything. No NASCAR on TV, no NASCAR nowhere. Because, like I said, I'm a big one. And that's how I know about all these drivers. Y'all can tell Andy Pettit, Cal, you know what I'm saying, Jeff Gordon, Rusty Wallace, Kenny Wallace. I know. I'm telling y'all, I'm in it. Okay, I am in it, man. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Dale Earnhardt Sr., Jeffrey Earnhardt, 63 wins, 63 career wins. I'm telling y'all, I'm in it, man. I'm not just jump on the bandwagon and stuff like that, man. Your boy L is really involved. Okay, and I have been there for a long time. And just like he said, you know, I'm pretty sure he was surprised too. Like, man, NASCAR just came out of nowhere. Like, what the hell is NASCAR at? Oh, they starting to do the plug for NBA 2K24. Hold on, cuz. Hold on, we them boys. All right? But anyway, yeah, like I said, I hadn't seen NASCAR in a long time. And I was trying to figure it out myself. Like, what is going on? You know, like it just came out of nowhere. I guess, you know, they was due to COVID. Same thing. Okay, let's get it.
I was a big Tony Stewart fan, so working with Darian was pretty special.
Tony Stewart,
but,
okay.
Yeah, I became a student of the sport, really.
Right.
Tried to study as much as I can about how the races were and
right.
how the drivers are, how the cars are, and
right. Okay, so I got to get to the Australian circuit. It's a lot of different circuits. And y'all gonna speak for my gameplay if y'all watch a lot of my gameplay. I'm about to actually download a little clip of it and throw it up on my Facebook and my YouTube so people can see that I was really in there and stuff, and I was doing some stuff back in the day, and today. So, yeah. But anyway, like he's saying the same thing I'm saying. Okay? Let's get back to it.
A bit scared after Coda, but yeah, it was really cool. Like coming a week early, going to Nashville, being part of the Trackhouse team, and then meeting all the Project 91 guys. Like the prep was intense, but we were very thorough, and I felt ready. And, yeah, I knew it was going to be difficult though. Like the amount of road course.
Right. I mean, because you racing in the streets of downtown Chicago. Okay, there's a lot of traffic down there, a lot of people. Okay, this is not your normal thing. Okay, when you come to Chicago. Okay, to race. All right, but like I said, this guy, he has a lot. He had a lot of experience. So, being that, you know, he was able to really, you know, take care of business was incredible. That's what I'm saying. I am very impressed myself, you know, because this is not easy. It's not easy to drive in Chicago because now it's a different day now. People are driving like race car drivers down here, especially on Lakeshore Drive. I can attest. I've seen so many flips over there and accidents. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hey, tissue. Hold on. We out here in the background. The last of the sniffles. I actually had sniffles while I was down there too. Hold on. All right, y'all. Let's get it in. Snip was over. I'm about to upload a snippet on Tube. I mean, on Facebook and all that stuff, man. So, yeah. But anyway, like I said, you know, driving is not easy. And, you know, for him just coming over here and just at the last minute, okay? Basically what NASCAR did, okay? Basically what, I'm going to tell y'all what they did. Basically, they hired a street driver, a street racer that got familiarity with racing in the street, okay? And then, shout out to M Ford, my homie Melvin Ford, and his nephew, Bandman Kevo. Okay, y'all know Bandman Kevo, but I work with his uncle. And he was telling me they was on simulators and stuff at Navy Pier, okay, practicing. So having some type of experience, because not a lot of these NASCAR drivers that y'all see was a lot of spin outs. They got the full race on YouTube, so check it out, man. A lot of the racers, they weren't used to that, okay? So having some type of experience with you plays a big vital role in your success, okay? Because some, they know they all brothers in there, so they don't want nobody to get hurt, okay? And rest in peace to the worker that died. All right, the electrician. I hope that wasn't one of the guys I seen when he came in and talked to our engineer and stuff like that. Our engineer Henry and stuff down there, when he was trying to wire up the building. I just hope that wasn't him, but you know. But anyway, it was a 53-year-old man. But rest in peace to him, man, and his family and stuff. The ladies, they was up there in the media center trying to give flowers for the family and stuff like that, man. And you know, it's just some tragedy that you don't like to hear, but it did happen, okay? And you just gotta be more careful next year, okay? Because I don't know what happened, but y'all know I'm behind the scenes too. I could find out exactly what happened. They said he got shot and stuff, you know, doing some electrical work, okay? But that's what happened. But anyway, yeah, but bringing him over here, Shan over here at the last minute, that's what happened. They got that experience that they needed, so he can get us some intel on how to deal with this race, man, because you know, this Chicago, and then like he was saying, there's a lot of if y'all gonna hear him say, there's a lot of bumpy parts in that area down there. They could have probably hollered at me. I could have told them all the scoop before 411. Okay, but next year, okay, I'm pretty sure now Brandon, BJ, Brandon Johnson, make sure you get the street speaks downtown. You got to do that now, because we got NASCAR here. You already got heads up. Okay, the drivers are spoke. Get the conditions better. I think we can have NASCAR here every year. So Black Topic, do what you got to do, man. Get a budget for that, man. Make it more smoother. Okay, and I think we got ourselves an event, man, for a long time. Make it comfortable for them. Come on.
As the guys do now, they're very good drivers here.
Right.
It was tough. Qualifying yesterday was intense, and
right.
Racing the battles were really fun, but everyone was respectful and clean, and it's really cool.
All right. Well, now open questions for Shane. If you have one, raise your hand. We'll work to get a mic to you. And to kick us off, we'll start with Jeff Gluck.
Shane,
okay, so I'm thinking these are like a lot of, because I did, if y'all look at the my video, like when I did my vlog of me going into the media center before they came in, this was like the actual race day. Well, this was like for the Xfinity Series. There was two different races. They had the Series Cup. Well, it was the Xfinity Series Cup race. Then they had the Cup Series. Okay, and this is part of the real like season for them to do the playoffs and all that stuff. So y'all need to follow NASCAR. If y'all some real driving heads out there. Y'all probably this gonna interest y'all. And plus, it'll help your knowledge with learning about supercars and stuff like that. Cause these are supercars that they was driving, you know. And this is refreshing me because, like I said, I'm already in it. You know what I'm saying? This is no. If they would have asked me right there, like, "Hey, Lawrence, you want to work for a NASCAR?" I would have took my clothes off right there. Like, give me a suit. You feel me? Go give me a t-shirt. No, I would have just did Deb like this. Shout out to Deb Henry. But I was like, man, I could work. I can work for y'all, man. Straight up and down. This is only 8 hours here. What I gotta do, cuz? Straight up and down. Come on.
No, Kyle Larson came to congratulate you, but when he was in here, he was wondering, I guess, what he thought about the field. He said, I think when a guy like that can come in and kick your ass at your own game, it shows we all have room to improve. I'm curious what he thinks about us. he obviously passed a lot of us. So I'm curious if he thinks we all suck, or if we could actually compete like if we weren't really that bad. So what?
Wow. So I'm gonna have to look at the whole race, okay? Because as y'all know, I was in the media center. I only seen like bits and parts. I seen Cole Custer, he won, on a technicality, because they really didn't finish the Xfinity Series. So if y'all look at the whole, I'm gonna leave in the Instagram. I'm gonna leave a link for it, so y'all can look at the whole race. It's a 3-hour event. It's combined from the days. So look at it, and y'all will get a more of an understanding of the one series. The one race was the Xfinity Series. Okay, they just hit the alley over there in Nashville, 400. They got. I know it was 100 laps. So the main race was 100 laps. The Xfinity Series was in stages too. Okay, they got stage 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it was 55 laps. So I didn't get the full details. I know they had 100 laps for the main race, which was dope because I thought that would have cheated the fans. Only 55 laps. Okay, but anyway, so far if y'all watch, that's what we do on the Sports Rundown show. Okay, we break it down, give y'all full analysis, details on stuff so y'all can what? Learn. Okay, about this stuff, man. Yeah, I'm here. I'm your boy. I'm telling y'all, I'm your guru, your race NASCAR guru. I will be finding out all the details. If y'all want to know some more information about NASCAR, no time, I may end up getting an interview. Okay, with one of these cats. Straight up and down, because I love NASCAR. I love them boys, man. Straight up and down. Just like the NBA and WWE, I love these boys, man. I grew up watching this stuff, man. Okay, but anyway, and every guy like cars, even females. Come on. And these are supercars. These are the cars that we are driving right now. Hyundai got a supercar. Ford got a supercar. Chevy got a supercar. These are the elite cars that you can't buy on the street, but you can modify your car, which I will see. I did in my videos. I modified my cars on Motorsport 6. Okay, let's get back to it.
What did you think?
I'm sure if it was an oval, it would be the other way around. I guess this is my sort of bread and butter, the street circuits we do.
Okay.
Almost half of our series race.
Okay, you heard that? That's his bread and butter, and this is half of their races that they do in Australia. He said they have a lot of students, so he got a lot of experience, see?
This is a street circuit, so I'm comfortable with the walls.
Okay.
It took me a bit to learn the proximity of the car.
Right.
Having the car on the other side of me, so I was missing apexes turning left and struggling turning right to know where that side of the car was.
Right.
But yeah, I got better and better, and in qualifying I left a lot on the table.
Right. Like how he was saying, like he had to learn the walls. Like, they tell us in security, like run your walls and stuff. That's what they do. If y'all know NASCAR, they go on them slick turns, and it's teaching me something too. Cause shout out to my cousin Franco, the monster. Man, him, my cousin 13, and my brother, Derek, that's in jail right now. D Matrix. He used to play. What was that game he was playing? My brother D was playing. Need for Speed. Okay. Then we all play Gran Turismo. I got all the Gran Turismo right here on PlayStation. I wish I had that little chip where I could stream that. Because I'll play that right now. Yeah, but my cousin, the monster Franco, man, look, he is cold on these games, man. Racing car games, any games, he is he's the number one dude. Straight up and down, like I click, and his brother, 13, same thing. We grew up, I'm telling y'all, playing these games and watching this stuff, man. Straight up and down, he was always on TV. So bring it back to TV. ABC, you pick up some of it too. Because NBC got it, but a lot of people don't watch NBC, they watch ABC and Disney and stuff. But anyway, he's speaking true facts and stuff, and I'm trying to break it down to y'all, man, because when he was going up when they was going after, they came back around to start back at the main, which is after 6 or 7, the turn. They come back around, they go up Jackson. That's going to be the first turn. They go straight away. It's like a hill. That's where we go our entryway. It's a hill. You go up like that, and you go down, then you go right into a turn. And he was like, man, you got to be slick and make sure you on your wall. Because if you don't, you will be slipping and sliding all over the place.
very intimidating on these straights. You have
Yep. See?
90-degree corner and no runoff. So
Right, 90-degree corner.
a lot on the table and braking. Every lap today I was learning and getting better, but these guys are good. In the wet, the tyre was so different to anything I'm used to, but they were straight into it. And
now, what he's saying about the tire. Now, I was chopping it up with a NASCAR media person, or probably somebody that's part of the event, because it was raining heavily. And he said, he was breaking it down to me. I was like, man, you think you'll be able to y'all can get some racing in today? He was like, well, he was saying that they are able to drive in the rain because they got rain tires. I did not know that. See, and he said one thing that they added on the vehicles, if y'all notice, is the wiper. He said they don't have wipers. They don't use NASCAR. Don't use wipers like that. But for this race, they had to because it was raining. Okay, no matter what, they're gonna get the job done. Okay, and he was saying that, I said about 4 o'clock. I called about 4 o'clock. The rain was gonna stop, and it actually stopped like around 5 o'clock. Really, I mean like 4:30. Really, and that's when it started lightening up, and then everybody started. All the media started exiting the media center. They was going down in groves over to the event, to the track. But people saying that's what they do. It's like they got rain tires, so they prepared for it. Then the cars, like I said, they made these new cars for the drivers, so it's more safety for them. Okay, if anything else. But the bad thing is, it's a lot of damage that they have to deal with. Like far as repairing, and that's the issue. What I'm saying? They can't. They got to spend a lot of money, and they got backup cars. I did not know they had backup cars. A lot of these cars been running to the walls before they start putting the mediums out there. You know what I'm saying? Like so the barricades, so they run to tires and stuff like that. So you come across some turns, like I said, they're not used to it. But like I said, the caution helped them a lot because they started getting familiar with the track. In my opinion, based off me, what I've seen, and that's what really helped them get through. And plus, having a street driver like him and Cole Custer, I thought he probably would have been up there. And Jeffrey Earnhardt, but he didn't qualify. But I know the next time everybody gonna be better. He said the car's gonna be quicker, okay? Because he was in a Chevy, okay, Chevy Supra, I think it was. But anyway, this is gonna be interesting, man.
Just into it. When I got on the slicks again, I was probably a bit too timid.
Okay.
And the guys were all over me. The next restart, I was just trying to find my feet a bit and figure out how everyone races and what it's like.
Right.
Everyone's good, and the passes they were making were committed. And
right, this is incredible. His first debut, and he win the race. Okay, in NASCAR. He just came from the Australian circuit, so wow. Shout out to him, man. Straight up and down. He did his thing. He doing his thing. Incredible. Incredible, man, racing. Shout out to him, man. BSG. Solid performance. Okay. For NASCAR. His debut. So now he gonna be the face of probably NASCAR for a little minute. I probably can predict that. I can say that. It's safe to say that because I think they're looking for something new. All right, they're looking for something new, and I think they found it. Okay, with this cat, and it's gonna help NASCAR because sometimes you need to Tiger Woods came along, then the other guy that came along started golfing with him, and just shake it up a little bit. Somebody come from somewhere else to give you a little spice into your mix. Okay, let's get it.
I probably was a bit too nice to some people, but that's how it was. And then coming back through the field, I thought once the race got short, we had to pit to be able to make it on fuel, and
okay,
it was going to be difficult.
Okay,
18th, and
now
I don't know the paint schemes that well or the numbers, so I was kind of trying to read the numbers.
So this is my question though. Okay, after a certain amount of laps, all right, I guess they start to dents the drivers. Okay, now if they're not in the main pack, like the main 20 or 30 races or whatever, those that at the less time are not able to finish going through the laps. We're not going through the course. They are eliminated from the race, and it's only, I think that's how it was on motorsport. It's only the top certain number of drivers that's qualifying to continue going. okay, through the next stage. Okay, that's how I think it works. Okay, because that's how we're on motorsport, and you eliminate it if you don't qualify during that stage. Okay, so that's what you're talking about now.
On the windscreen to figure out who people were when I come up on them, and trying to remember who's good and who's not. And, yeah, had some really good battles coming through. Some guys waved to me, and some guys battled hard, which was really cool.
Now he did throw some shots. He said I came up on people to see who's good and who's not. That's some fire right there. That's fireworks, okay? He making y'all better. Like, get y'all game right. If you the ones that he felt like we was bad, he passed your ass up a long time ago. Okay.
And everyone was clean, and I got a couple of taps. I tapped a couple of people. There was that crazy restart at turn 11. The spotter was going off.
Okay.
Race with the spotter before.
Turn 11, that's when they come back out. Then they come back down Michigan Avenue, and then that's straightaway, and they come back to number 1, turn 1 after the straightaway. Jackson. Okay, let's get it.
I normally would have just barreled on and joined the crash, so it's pretty cool to see how that side of it works.
Hey Shane, I've obviously seen all of your wins in your career.
Wow.
Where do you think this one ranks? Because I've certainly got it right up there.
Yeah, it's obviously pretty high, but...
Of course. I mean, because look at the conditions of the road, okay, that he had to deal with, number 1. Number 2, he raced in Chicago, and then it rained, too. It rained heavily, and he still was able to do what he normally do. So, can you imagine if it didn't rain, what type of finish he would have had, okay? This would have been one of the all-time greatest finishes in NASCAR history. Okay, he probably would have lapped them terribly. I'm just keeping it 100. That's probably what would have happened, and he would have made them look real bad out there. The whole NASCAR circuit, the normal drivers, or the regular drivers. But wow, they got kind of a head start on with the rain, but he still managed to come back.
Okay. Winning that championship and races like Bathurst over there are still top of the list, but to come in and do this, I don't know where it ranks yet. It's still sinking in, but it's obviously one of the most special victories I've ever had.
Right.
Yeah, to share it with so many people, to have my dad come over and a few other family, and the team, how awesome this team is. Like, it's great. Trackhouse is such a cool organism.
Okay, and I see you sponsored by Advocate Health. That's why that's like a real hospital. Okay, and they got partners all over the country, and I was messing with Advocate. That's Advanced Health though. Okay, that's another. But shout out to him, man. He did his thing, man. He's doing really good, and things working out for him, man. Shout out to Shan, VSG, baby, doing your thug.
It's an organization to be part of. Like, the atmosphere and the teams, I've never really experienced anything like it before.
Yeah.
Probably more relaxed than I've seen in a couple of years. Does it feel like this is the sort of place that you could come to race full time?
I miss racing in the States. Like, I've done Daytona 4 or 5 times now, and just the way the American people are and how they go racing, it's so much more enjoyable. And even doing the media stuff, which I hate. Like, everyone here is really nice. They ask good questions, and they're respectful, and it goes both ways. So yeah, everyone here has made me feel comfortable, and it's so enjoyable.
Wow. Okay, he raced in Daytona, so he know about that right there, Daytona 500. So he's familiar with racing and stuff. So that's interesting. So we got a little experience with NASCAR and their circuit and stuff like that. So that's good.
The way the races are run, like qualifying at Nashville, I couldn't believe how relaxed everyone was. But then it's like a switch; the intensity turns on, and away it goes. So,
right?
Yeah, I'm committed next year to supercars. I still love supercars and hope it goes well there. But 25, who knows?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Jeff, did you have a question? Or Jordan?
Now Jeff Gordon. Okay, Jeff was there, so he about to holler at him and say something. One of the legends in the game when it comes to racing. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. I gotta get some more of this out of my nose. After the sniffle just came out of nowhere recently. Hey, better out me than enemy. Right? Okay. Got that taken care of. Oh, that's killing again. I gotta get some tissue for my lens. Hold on. Okay, here I go. I'm back. Okay, let's finish it up, Shan. Okay.
Back to the athletic. Thought you had a motor problem there, or were you just being a little paranoid and hearing things?
Yeah, I got close to the fence and it echoes funny off the fence sometimes, and I thought it sounded a bit funny, and I looked at the lap times. We went from doing high 29s to 31s on that last restart,
Okay.
and I wasn't really pulling away that much where I felt like I was trying. So, and then the water pressure, I don't really understand Imperial that much, so
Right.
the settings are a little bit different to me, so I stopped.
So that's something that's technical inside the car. The water pressure. I guess they can see their readings and stuff on the vehicle. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure they got like monitors in there that let them know. I mean, should let them know where they at as far as the placing on the where they standings, and then where other cars are, and then also I mean other stuff that they need in the cockpit. Okay, that'll help them perform.
Started stressing when they change color, but you know, that's normal under yellow and under green and stuff. I had put the radiator fans on for when I was in traffic, and it just got too cold when I was out front, so that was my bad. And yeah, I need to be able to switch or get them to change the dash to Celsius.
Okay.
One thing,
Okay, so he talking about I guess the degrees and certain temperatures that the car had to be at, or the engine. So like one car, the engine exploded on one driver. Okay, so they want to keep it cool, so he won't have them problems. I mean, this is all a real team effort, man. You know what I'm saying? Driving a car at these velocity of speeds is not easy. Okay.
I guess there was quite a few of your supporters here from Australia and New Zealand. Did you get a chance to interact with a lot of them? What was that like? Kind of throughout the weekend?
Yeah, like I've never done 50,000 photos on the podium before, but
Wow.
there was some guys with SVG shirts that came from Australia and came to watch the race, so they snuck up on.
Did he say he just did 50,000 photos? Damn, that's a lot of damn pics, boy. Man. So, he gonna be doing a whole lot of them now. After this.
To the podium and took some photos with them. But now the support we've had and the interest from Australia and New Zealand, it's been it's overwhelming. It's so cool to see how interested people are in this race. Hopefully, shows how good our supercar drivers are and opens the floodgates. Like,
Yeah.
we can come over here and race.
Yeah.
There hasn't been anyone from supercars since Marcus really come and have a go.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of good drivers now wanting to come and try expand. And
Okay. But you know what? People know one question they're not asking is like, how you feel about being the first person to win the first ever street race? It's the first ever street race for NASCAR ever. And it happened right here in the city of Chicago. The first one. Not the second, the first. Nobody asked that question yet.
any of the top 10 in supercars that are good enough to come and do what I just.
Wow.
All right, go ahead.
It's Naima Latifah on your Daily News. And congratulations on your win.
Okay.
It was a big deal changing the city streets to a race car track here in Chicago.
Yeah.
But also, this is usually the weekend where it rains. So, how did this track
Now, I did not know that. I didn't know, well, this was the weekend it's supposed to rain, but okay. Normally in July, we don't have these downpours like that.
compare to what you've experienced before? What kind of adjustments did you have to make based on the way the track ran and the weather?
It's pretty similar to some tracks we have. Like the last half of Surface Paradise is pretty similar to this in some ways.
Yeah.
But the changes in surface were extreme, like to go from old to new, and then
Okay, now he said to change the surface. So, I mean, is he saying Chicago surfaces are old or this is something new? So I guess he's going to clarify
the
that.
concrete. I've never driven on concrete like that really.
Okay.
Maybe Sebring a little bit. But then when it rained, the concrete was crazy slippery for everyone. So
Yeah, I can't say that, man. Chicago conditions, when it do rain, no matter if you got a good car, I mean, good brakes on your car or whatever, good tires, yeah, it is kind of rough. Cause we got a lot of oil and stuff, build up, and then they did downtown Chicago. All right, Michigan Avenue and all of the streets down there. We got a large volume of people that come down here all the time. So yep, and they tell the streets, and it's always paving the streets for that power, all type of stuff. Yep.
quite different. But for NASCAR, like their first ever street race and the way the weekend run,
Right.
especially the Xfinity Series didn't happen. But
Yeah.
it's credit to NASCAR for nailing their first weekend. Hopefully, it leads to more street courses. And
Yeah.
I'd love to be here for.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna go to Reed.
Okay, now I don't know, a lot of the NASCAR alumni, they've been there ask him no questions. Okay, like Jeff Gordon, them, I guess these are other people, other affiliate stations and stuff like that. Okay, but yeah, I think he kind of, rubs in the wrong way. Anyway, they gotta learn. Huh.
Reed Spencer with the NASCAR Wire Service. You alluded to this earlier, but in V8 Supercars, you sit on the right, shift with your left, and
Okay.
here you've got the exact opposite, and pedals in different positions, that sort of thing. How long did it take you to adjust to that, and how did you prevent the muscle memory from kicking in at any point during the race?
Yeah, I guess it's something.
Okay, so they asked him a real complex question. Okay, like 2 and 3 at one time. Okay, and I guess this is an experienced driver. I could tell based off the question. Okay, and I asked him, man, how you feel about it, man? It was an interesting race. But he was able to adapt very well. Oh, wait, whoa, we got Shady. Make your reservation now for Shady. Eminem is going to be in Chicago on the 8th, July 8th. Is this Lollapalooza? But this is a sports bar. He ain't going to be at a sports bar. All right. Somewhere in Chicago, downtown. Somewhere. Oh, on 115 Bourbon Street. So Eminem will be down here in Chicago on Bourbon Street. I would love to go to that, but I work the weekend and stuff, man. But Eminem, my guy. I got 8 Mile right there in the back. Okay.
I think I've been quite diverse in the last few years. My rally car last year was left-hand drive, and
Okay, you got a rally
changed
car.
gears with the right hand. So fairly similar, but it's been a long time since I've driven anything without a flat shift. So learning the technique and timing, how to change gears quick. I was a bit slow on the straights yesterday, and I think I've got a bit better today. A little bit different, but I got comfortable. Like the team really helped me to
Okay.
get comfortable. We ran out of adjustment a little bit to get the brake pedal in the spot that I liked. I couldn't get it far enough
Right.
to the right. But
Okay, man. He talking some real statistical stuff. Okay. Yeah, he talking some real statistical stuff about what type of adjustments they have to do technically for the car in order to keep it smooth, operating smooth for this race. Okay, very interesting. He's doing his thing, man. Shout out to VSG, man. Interesting cat.
otherwise, I was very comfortable in the car. And yeah, the most difficult thing on a street track was the car on the other side, having that 1.5 meters of metal on that side instead of the left. It just took a little bit, and I probably left a bit on the table with that.
All right, we'll go to Chris, and then John. Go, Chris.
Hey, I'm Chris Weaver with WGHP, the Fox affiliate down in Copland, North Carolina.
Okay.
When did you know toward the end of that race that you could win the race? And then talk me through that battle with Justin Hamilton.
That was a good question. Okay, that was a very good question. Asking him, when did he know and feel that he could win that race? Okay, because he knew he had them guys. It was based off how he was driving real tentative. Okay.
Maybe at the end where y'all went back and forth into each other.
Yeah, when I started catching him. I actually put a move on him into 7 right when the yellow come out. So that's when I thought I knew it would be okay because he didn't defend as hard as I thought. But yeah, after that restart, it was a good battle. Out of turn 2, I probably could have shut him down more aggressively, but I didn't have the mirror set up good enough on that side and let him get through. But I saw when I was catching him, he was a little bit weak into the turn 4 braking, so I just let him have it and then crossed to the inside. But that was probably one of my car's strengths was braking. But yeah, he was awesome to race against, and the guys told me he'd probably be aggressive at the restarts. He doesn't. I don't think he's locked into the chase, they said. So yeah, I tried to get as good of a jump out of the last corner to make a gap.
Okay, like the chase, that's the steering, okay, and all that stuff. All right, and I think he did good. I mean, I have to, like I said, I got to look at the whole race to see what was happening. You know, because that was crazy, man. That was crazy. You know what happened. Okay, I'm looking at a lot of stuff. I'm getting distracted, man. I mean, they got a lot of crazy stuff, man, on Facebook, man. Look at this, man. This dude is stretching this man's jaws apart. Man, they got some crazy stuff going on nowadays. But anyway, let's get back to it and finish it up.
All right. We'll go to Jonathan, Daniel, and then Wesley. Go ahead.
Jonathan Field, the racing experts, right over your shade.
Racing expert.
So I'm just curious, Mark Sampras, of course, a lot of experience in NASCAR. Did you talk to them at all before this race?
Yeah, and he was amazing. How open he was. It's probably himself and Owen Kelly. Also, Boris said a little bit. They were so open about how to fit in, really, what to expect, how the guys are going to race, and Marcus was awesome. So yeah, can't thank him enough. And every little bit of preparation, it all helped.
Oh yeah, because you got to prepare. Okay, don't get ready, be ready. You got to prepare. Make sure you're ready. Okay, because when you get out there, man, as a lot of them did, they got out there and they weren't ready. I think a lot of them should have actually practiced street racing, but they didn't have the time to do so but they knew this event was coming up. They didn't have time to do so because, like I said, this was brand new for everybody. So, yep. Next time, they'll all be ready for it. They'll be ready for it. No, that's true in the game. All right? But anyway, let's get back to it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, and what piece of advice that he gave you, what came into play during the race today that you really noticed?
Yeah, don't talk about understeer and oversteer. No one knows what that is here. It's all loose and tight and stuff like that. So I had to change my terminology a bit. Darian's good old boy. Have to use those words, and it was cool. Like you hear that stuff. Everyone talk about it on the radio. And
he said don't oversteer, you understeer. Okay, teach them some hood stuff like overstood, understand, overstood. You overstood me, stuff like that, right? Okay, but anyway, let's get back to it.
It's quite different way of working and describing the car and the way the pit stops work, the spotters,
right.
It's a completely different world to me. So, yeah, all that little stuff added up.
Yeah, and that's one thing we're gonna get a chance to see. Like you watch the race, which I'm gonna watch the whole race after this. Is the pit stops. Okay, that's the one thing that I am very interested in seeing, the pit stops.
We've had in French Kyle Busch was in here earlier, and he said it was his assessment that because of your experience with V8 supercars, that you have 4 to 8 years on.
Wow, just a V8 supercar. You got 4 to 8 years experience of driving these cars. Okay, that's good business to know.
Full-time Cup guys, when it comes to driving this next-gen car, because of the similarities.
Okay.
So based off like a week of driving this car, do you think that's anywhere close to a accurate assessment?
I don't really know the answer, but definitely a street circuit I'm more comfortable in. And come back next year, a lot of those guys will be quicker. But the way the car achieves it,
for sure, like you said, because he got the jump on them, so this was a good heads up part for on his owner by signing him and bringing him to this street race. So that put a lot, emphasis on him. And now this has marketed NASCAR in a different light. Okay, now they probably opening up street racing all over the country, and this is gonna be good, man, for cities that bring a lot of economy to their city. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make it better for everybody, man. This is great.
Speed is very different with the aero under the floor rather than over the top with the spoilers and wings like we have. So yeah, riding on the bump stops here is crazy, like how bumpy this track was. But
right.
It's so powerful, the underfloor, that they...
See, he was talking about the bumps. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Chicago just smoothing the pavement. Get prepared for next year. Because you got an event now, so you got to get ready for next year, man. And, I think this will be a landing spot for Chicago, man. For races, not just this NASCAR, but other races too. Okay, that's what's up. They said Anthony Edwards has signed one of the biggest contracts of all time. Second largest contract in NBA history. Wow. I'm pretty sure he signed with the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Do everything they can to activate it, so you can see everyone just hitting the bumps and riding so hard. Whereas we in Australia run so high and soft to try and make the car compliant. Okay,
so he said in Australia they ride high, and it'd be soft, and here it's low and kind of bumpy. So you're not used to that.
So very different philosophy. And then of course the rear diff, we have a lock diff, and this car has an open one and just turns so much better than what we have.
Okay.
So yeah, huge differences in cars, but I think the street races, the more they do here, the better they'll get. You could see guys leaving a lot on the table on corner exits to the wall, where I wasn't afraid of getting close. So.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lee.
Spencer Cochran. I'm just kind of curious. There are a lot of people from your country in Australia that come over here to watch dirt racing.
What? Dirt racing. Okay, we got dirt racing too. I forgot. See, the announcer or the reporter just promoted dirt racing. I forgot all about that too. We got monster cars. We got a whole lot of stuff, man. Y'all got to stop broadcasting this stuff, man, to get people back into it.
But it's been more than a decade since Ambrose won in NASCAR.
Okay.
What kind of impact will having guys like you, Jensen Button, Kimi Räikkönen, have on our sport of bringing people without, outside eyeballs onto stock car racing?
Yeah, it's an amazing opportunity and probably something we couldn't have done in the old car. That car looked so foreign to everything else.
What car are you speaking about? Because, he was driving a Chevy Super or something like that, right?
This car's a bit more relative to all race cars around the world. So, yeah, it's appealing. Like you saw Jensen yesterday, it was so competitive, and we were both running up front, probably where we shouldn't be. So it was pretty cool. And this car now allows people to do it. So hopefully people look outside the circle a bit more and let foreigners come and race. But for sure, an oval race would be a completely different world. So I'd love to try it, but that would be the full 8 years to get up to speed for sure. It's so difficult. Looks so difficult and intense how that all works.
Okay, now you're talking about driving a different type of car that'll help them get up to the speed. Well, you can get up to the speed, so qualifying, in that particular car for those type of races. Okay.
Love to give it a go.
All right, Shane. Congratulations. Oh, I'm sorry. We had one final question in the back. I just saw.
One more question.
We'll grab this question and then we'll wrap up.
Hi, Tim Healy from the Three Door Cars. Obviously, you've got a lot of street race experience, but as this particular track, as you got more and more familiar with it as they went along,
okay,
what sections did you really like, and what sections were you like, oh, I don't really like this? Kind of sucks.
Probably from turn 6 onwards, and then you got to the tight, twisty tip.
Okay. Like you said, turn 6, that was the one on, I think, turn 4 was kind of rough, because a lot of cars did slide out. And then it just goes from there, man. So, yeah. Hold on, my cousin texted me. Hold on, y'all. Almost done pimping. Doing this interview, watching these bikini models too. Okay? Yeah, I'm almost done, cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? Doing this interview on Shane Wagensberg, VSG, what they call. He's from Australia. You know what I'm saying? I got almost an hour. About to post this next. So be looking for a sports rundown show, Jack. Okay.
Technical stuff, and I could see yesterday the first, I was 4/10 down on Denny up to that turn 6, and then the rest of the lap I was very strong. So, yeah, I was quite confident through there with how close you had to be to the walls.
Right.
And then, yeah, overnight
on the walls.
Had to work on the first half of the track. So,
right.
I think I got better at that today. But, yeah, there's no bad parts of the track. That's all just character and how it is. But
okay. Well, I mean, them turns, now he knows. No, Chicago is not probably one of the easier races now, okay? Because, like he said, this is first time racing in the States. Okay, and then as a street racer too. So, you know, I think he did really good. Okay, based off my first time seeing this cat. You know, excellent driving. Based off the clips that I've seen. But I'm gonna watch the whole race in its entirety so we can check it all out. But anyway, let's finish it up.
Definitely the last half of the lap. It was really cool to hustle the thing through there.
Yeah.
All right, Shane, congratulations again. Thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you again.
Right on. Okay. Right. That's it right there, man. Interesting interview, I could say. Shout out to Shane Wagensberg. Did a hell of a damn job, man, racing out there in Chicago, man. On the streets of downtown, Chicago, man, magnificent mile. Okay, I still didn't put my damn thing on the charger. Wait a minute. I'm gonna try to get some gameplay in a few. After this, over with. Give me some gameplay in. We'll play with my old controller. That's just a flip and stuff. So, yeah, can do that. And yeah, man, we'll keep it going, man. I'm trying to get some live stream in real quick. We're on the actual Xbox. Okay, I mean, well, you know, on the green screen, and I think it probably be Grand Theft Auto. I'm not mic'd up. I can't use my mic with the regular screen the way I do it. You know, it's crystal clear. But I think I may run it that way too. But I'm gonna figure out a game to play streaming while I want to play Motorsport, but I can't do that because it won't load the damn game in the damn Xbox. Okay, but anyway, I thank y'all for watching, man. But we finna get up out of here, man. Hey, this your boy LC1, baby. LC1 to be exactly as you did, aka Illmatic for a 2-4, and not the motherfucking game numbers, man. But my actual jersey number I wore when I was hooping in high school. And my warm-up jersey right here on the back of my motherfucking one the spin. Like I was saying, make you pimping and avoid slipping. Because it will get your motherfucking ass if you slip on that motherfucking man. I feel like I always say, man, trust me, God, before we leave. Shout out to my LC Nation, my LC Gang, my LC crew. Make sure to like this video. Share this video everywhere. Comment on this video, man. Most importantly, for all men, subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. LC1 Reacts, man, to get more exclusive sports rundown shows from your NASCAR guru. But like I always say, man, church, remember, God, we going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I see y'all next sports rundown episode. Yeah. We out of here.